the channel. So following on from yesterday's Come See a Wee Card, which is this one, I am going to continue to use some of my hand stamped One Sheet Wonder background that I made yesterday. Okay, so the colours are that match the sweet Mossy Meadow I've used, Night of Navy, Balmy Blue. I've also used Smoky Slate and Mossy Meadow. But today we're doing something different. I came across a huge pile of 2020 mini calendars that I want to use. So it helps if I have one to hand. I'm going to make another little calendar. Right, so what we need to do is we need a piece of cardstock. Sorry, I'm absolutely dropping everything. And that's my take your pick tool went under a piece of furniture. I must remember that it's there. Or I'll be panicking later saying, where is it? Right, we need to cut a piece of cardstock down to 11 5/8. Yep, 11 5/8. In fact, no, it's just half a sheet basically. Half a sheet of A4. Don't know what I'm talking about. And then we need to score at, let me move my ink out the way. We're going to score at 4 7/8. Okay. 4 7/8. 5 7/8. And 6 7/8, like so. Okay, I'll just keep that to the side because I do need to cut some more. And what we have here, if you just fold it in that shape, what this gives you is a little shape that can fold flat, like so, for posting, but then it can also pop up like that. And we're simply going to glue the top together. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to, I'm just going to quickly glue this just now. Okay, because you want it to glue so that it is completely flat for posting, because you may have got a slight overhang at one end. Now you won't notice when the project's finished, but I know it's there. So if you do that first, and there we go. Lovely. Right, now this measures 4 1/8 by 4 7/8. So I need to cut a piece of, let's cut a piece of cardstock down first. Now what I have by my side, I have quite a few pieces. They're all a bit messed up. So let's just decide. No, I'm not going to use that because it is the Night and Navy background. Okay, and I want it to match in with this. So the colours need to be same or similar. I do like that one. I like that one as well. Let's go with this one, the little yachts. Okay, right, let me put that to the side. So I want this to measure 4. In fact, let me cut the length off first. What was the length again? The length of this is 4 7/8. So if I cut that down to, there's 4 7/8. If I cut it down to 4 3/4, we get this big chunk. 4 3/4 by 4, and that's just 1/8 of an inch increment on there. So let me pop that down. I think that looks lovely. And with Father's Day coming around the corner, I know it's only January, but June will be here before we know it, as you well know. So it's a good idea to start making some Father's Day cards, or sentiment cards for the male figure in your life. Let's see, we're going to stick this on here, but I want to layer it up. Okay, we're going to pop a piece of this on here first. In fact, should I? Oh, look how that works. Right, let me cut that off, because that's meant to be. That is just perfect. I'm going to cut this down to 3 3/4. And I'm going to take 1/8 of an inch off the bottom, like so. Let's see how. What is this? Let's see, that's plenty room for that to go in there. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to see more of. Yeah, I do. I want to see more of the background. Let me cut that down to 3.5. Okay, you could just chop and change this as you wish. There's no right or wrong way. Now that's better. That's better. Right, now I want to add some Night of Navy around the edge. I'm not going to blend it in, I'm just simply going to add some ink to the edges direct from my pad, like so. And at least this project we could still see the very vanilla cardstock that was used. So that just makes it pop a little bit more, I think. So let me add some glue. Because it's January, it is still time that you can give out calendars as little gifts. There we go. Awesome. Just be careful when posting, because if that opens up, you could be charged an extra size. But if you add a glue dot possibly in here, that would temporarily hold it. Right, now what I simply want to do is add this on here. I do want a sentiment on here, just so that if someone's got this on their desk, they can refer to this sentiment. I think I'll use the set sail in the direction of your dreams, because, well, that's a good motivational one, isn't it? And what I'll do is I shall use my classic label punch. Okay, and I am simply going to punch out, if I can find another piece of cardstock. Now, where was that bit that I cut off from earlier? That's going to fit on there pretty well. So let's see. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is a lot smaller for this label punch, but if I can put that in the centre, you'll see the gap at the top and the bottom. But you can still use that. So that's given a nice shape still. Now the hard bit is me stamping it straight on to this. So I'm just taking it towards me a little bit better. A little bit closer actually, so that I can stamp on it. And I've stamped it upside down. What a silly sausage! What a silly sausage! Right. No, that's not going to work. I don't want that. Let me get another piece. What a silly, silly sausage. I'm going to use the Bammy Blue, because this is a scrap piece, so see, that's nice. That is nice. Right, let me clean my stamp off. I hope you're all having a great Sunday. What am I looking for in my stamp set? I really love the colours in this, sweetie. It's just love them. It's a change from all the other kind of more feminine colours. I do like these. Right, now we're going to just make sure that is lined up with the stamped sentiment. And I'm going to add that one there. Now because it's light, I am going to add some ink to the edges. Okay, and simply utilise the space on the corner for doing the harder sections. Some people might not like doing this on their pads, but I don't mind. I don't mind. It doesn't affect the use of them at all. Right, let's see if I have enough colour on there now. See, that's nice, isn't it? That worked out okay. Right, now let's get this stuck down. So you're just adding glue on the back. You could layer this up as well if you wish, but I am simply going to attach it in the centre like so. And then this I am going to raise up with dimensions, just so that it stands out a little bit more. And yeah, and that'll be a lovely little sentiment, motivational, look at me every day and just be the best you can be, or achieve the goals you want to achieve. It'll be a nice little motivational saying for someone. Set sail in the direction of your dreams. Right, and again, that's not quite centre. I'm just going to adjust this slightly. Because it's slightly squint. It's not until you lift it up. I'm just gently peeling that off. You do get away with it with the wet glue. That's why it's good to use wet glue. Right, there we go. So let me burnish that back piece down. There we go, and there is project number 12. So basically it's half an A4 sheet. You score it at 4 and 7/8, 5 and 7/8, and 6 and 7/8, and glue it at the top. Okay, isn't that lovely? Now what I'm going to do is I like to add, especially if I'm gifting cards, I like to add my contact details, like so. So I'm going to be sending it out to someone very soon. Okay guys, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you all soon. Happy Sunday.